you didn't get to make it out to SEMA 2023, don't worry, we got you covered. This is what you missed.
I shouldn't even mention it, so now it's out there.
All right, we're here in the Gtechniq booth with Evan. How you doing, sir?
Hi, guys.
What are people missing if they're not here at SEMA 2023 in the Gtechniq booth?
Well, I would say...
Besides yourself.
Yeah, you're not going to get to see me, but we've got a fantastic car.
F40.
Yeah, the F40 is PFS. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And we've launched new versions of the EXO.
Okay.
So we've got EXO V5 out, and then
Yes.
Halo V2. Yeah.
Nice.
Don't forget about panel wipe.
Panel wipe V2 is a lot easier to use.
Tell us about that. Yes. Why?
So, as they would say in the UK, basically, what it is, it's a lot easier to use, right? So, no, it's going to be a lot less intense of an experience, is what I tell people. So, before you've got somebody who's maybe not knowing fully how intense our V1 was.
Yes.
Spraying on the panel, letting it soak too much. You're expanding paint. You're softening it up.
It's strong. It does its job.
Yeah, it does what it's supposed to do, but we've just kind of, I wouldn't say diluted, but we've just pulled back the reins on a little bit, and we're a lot more descriptive in our
verbiage.
In our verbiage, in our how-to.
And I believe this was done because like the different paint systems, like the softer paint is
GMC Chevy Black in the US, which they don't have in the UK, so they didn't know how much of a problem it was causing for people. Yeah. Which nicknamed it Truth Serum. Because it was breaking hearts.
Well, that's awesome.
Really revealing.
That's awesome. So V2 on Halo, V5 on EXO, the new panel wipe, and I hear you got new 1 liter bottles for a lot of the products that didn't have it available before, so that's awesome.
Yeah, so more is better, right?
More is better. What else?
Well, I can't talk about too much more else that's coming, but it's going to be fantastic one of these days.
What do we have to give you? You need some money?
I'm already rich, so
I don't know if you know, he does a little PPF, so he's pretty loaded.
All right. So we'll just have to wait for that, I guess?
It's forthcoming, but I shouldn't even mention it, so now it's out there.
I feel like you're about to, though.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
I think if we stand here long enough, you're going to say something.
I'll say this. This is what I will
Evan
say.
Morris.
Yeah, it has something to do with what we do already.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else you want to know that I can mess up on?
No, I just want to know the secret now.
All right. So the secret is they're actually coming out with a full line of.
On to the next booth. We're at PNS with Sydney. What are the people missing if they're not here at SEMA?
Oh man, so one, just the great people we always have in our booth. You guys are missing that. But for SEMA 2023, we are releasing Inspiration Radiance, which is our ceramic maintenance soap. So this soap is going to cleanse the paint, obviously, but it's going to leave behind polymers that get that really high gloss shine, super shiny, a lot of anti-static properties, so the car's going to stay cleaner a little bit longer. Smells like grape.
I was going to ask him, what do you think it smells like? It's grape.
Literally like bubble yum grape, right? So
yeah, that's awesome.
This is a really great soap. It goes in a foam cannon really good. It rinses off easy, dries easy. Just a really good maintenance soap.
Wash your car, and it does have a little bit of SiO2, so protection behind
no SiO2, just polymers that have like optical enhancers, so it's going to leave it super shiny.
Nice.
It does have some sort of polymer protection, but it's not SiO2.
When is this going to be available?
Within the next couple weeks.
Sweet.
Yep. So as soon as Dave can get his mixing blades going.
Then you got the liter and the gallon size.
Yep, liter and gallon. Then the next thing we have is we have a couple new sizes in Inspiration Soul. It normally comes in the 100 mil, and now we have the 50 and the 30, and then obviously Classic and Legend both stay in the 50 and 30, and we have all new boxes. So, we had the nice Legend boxes that everybody liked, and so we went to just a universal box, mimicking the Legend box, and so they'll all have custom inserts, so every single bottle will now come in a box. Favorite part, we're gonna have to take a little walk. We'll go right over here. So the PNS fragrance line came out in April of this year, right?
Yep.
And so we added so we added 2 new scents. So first one is Strawberry Lemon, which is the essence of Triple S. So we all know we love the smell.
Triple S is so good.
So great. So take a whiff of that. So
Strawberry.
good. Do you want to smell it? So good. I'm telling you, smell it, right? So good. And then my favorite one that I'm so excited about, the leather.
Rich guy leather?
Yes. So here's the thing with the leather. is
That's it. They nailed it.
and this is what I like about these P&S fragrances is that Dave actually makes these with the same fragrance that he uses in the products.
Yeah.
So like the essence of Bead Maker is actually the same that he uses in Bead Maker. He obviously just uses it in a different carrier to make it into a usable fragrance, right? Nice. So everyone always says that we have the best leather treatment. So this is literally identical to the leather treatment.
Now, one thing I didn't know about that these are concentrates. So you mix this. What is the ratio to mix this?
So normally you would do it 1 bottle to a gallon.
Okay.
So normally what I tell people is fill an empty gallon up to about this line with distilled water, and then you just dump the whole pint in.
Okay.
And then now you have a ready-made gallon, and then this becomes your spray bottle.
Okay.
That's labeled.
Good, yeah.
So super cool. Personally, I like them a little bit on the strong side.
Okay.
So I do about a half a gallon.
Killer.
But they're super dilutable. You can do half a gallon to 2 gallons. But if you want it stronger, last longer, less dilution. So super excited about the leather. Smells amazing.
Awesome.
So that's what we've got for you guys, other than our cool people as always.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Thank you. On to the next one. All right, Autofiber booth here with Kyle.
What's up, guys?
What is everybody missing not being here at SEMA?
Well, we've come out with some nice products for SEMA this year. A couple of little prototypes that we decided to fly in just for SEMA.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of washing RVs and boats and stuff.
No.
Big airplanes. So the Mid on a Stick now has a clay cover, so you can clay like a massive vehicle, semi-truck, roof of a van maybe.
Okay.
So that was
Escalade
a large
ESV.
Escalade, yeah.
Okay.
For shorter people, it may help, get those big, hard to reach claying areas.
Yeah.
Spray your favorite sealant on, clay it, rinse it, dry it.
Now,
got a nice clean seal.
It's like a clay mitt then.
It's like a clay mitt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it anything like this?
Very similar to this.
Stick.
On a stick, yeah. Just like this. So this is also another item that we've coming out with. This is more of a mesh-backed clay towel.
Kind of like a bug scrubber type of material.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
the idea behind it is to allow the contamination as you're claying to flow through. Okay. Yeah, to wash it out. That way you're not just grinding something in. Even though these can be really nice and soft, Ian and I had this idea. I kind of fought him on it for a little bit, and then we dialed it in, and I'm super happy with it. A few other things you may like. So over there, we have the flat out wash pad.
Yeah, you do.
So
I love that.
That one right there is actually double wide, like where you grew up.
That is, wow.
So this was kind of my pushing Ian to do this because he had a prototype. I started using it, and I called him and said, have you been trying this thing? This is pretty cool. It doesn't get terribly heavy, not too much heavier, but I like it because when I'm washing the hood of a vehicle, I usually palm it and forearm it as I'm wiping.
Now, just for the viewers, his palm and forearm is the size of your leg.
But even like washing the side of an RV or doing the rockers, I kind of like
a boat.
It's more coverage, more area, or like if you have a lower SUV or car, you can kind of whip it to get those centers if you're not using the Mid on a Stick.
Can you have it on the package like wash cars 20% faster? Larger mitt, more area.
I'll have to bring that to Ian. So that's new for us this year.
That's killer.
What else we got? We have some buffing pads over there that we just brought in.
Okay.
So we're doing a pad line now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay.
And then you have the same material here in a
clay sponge,
and a sponge, and then
a mitt.
Okay.
Yeah, that has the more of a bubble back.
Yeah.
It's not like washing through, but it is the same clay.
Okay.
We have pad holders. We brought in some 3D printed pad holders.
Okay.
For the 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch, and then we made these clips so that way we can mount them to like a slat wall.
Oh, okay.
And I think the last thing that I want to show you is, so we made an update to the barrel blade, another version. It has more of a very fine noodle or chenille. So when it gets wet, it's soft.
I'm really enjoying the barrel blade.
Yeah.
Should we walk through Jimbo Balaam?
Yeah, just push him out of the way, park the red seat, excuse me guys.
Wow.
Okay.
And it's black.
Of course.
Wow.
You can buy the telescoping piece,
That's great.
Yeah.
Separate?
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. We did an update to the reacher. The reacher used to be white, and now it's black. And the foam is actually attached. So see here, used to kind of have like a bevel and not like this star pattern.
Okay.
It holds on to our flip series cells easier. Yeah. It's a little bit stronger, lighter.
Can you make a magnet?
For the outside, so you can clean them both?
Make this bottom a magnet, and then
it's not
have
a bad idea. We can shove something inside.
There may be someone in North Hall with something similar without a handle.
I've tried one of those before.
Yeah.
A different brand. It didn't really work out for me.
Yeah.
It had like a little string that held it on. I wanted it for RVs.
Yeah.
You know, they have a massive window, so I stick it to it and I'd get going, and it didn't falling off, but I don't know, it was cheap.
Right in the dirt.
Yeah, exactly. So this is just an update. The Reacher will be out again. It's kind of been out of stock for a minute because we've been waiting on these.
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
And then a lot of people don't know that you can actually extend them. So if you want to add it to your pole and
like a or like just a regular broom handle if you want to be, you know, sort of thrifty.
Some of those hard to reach, you know, exotic cars in the back, you want to clean that tiny little window.
Absolutely.
So yeah. And then the roll of rags.
Yeah, just like the inner car guy in me loves it because like you get the roll of blue towels, they're still pretty expensive, and you're like, it's just missing, and then you're like, I can't sacrifice my nice microfiber towel. So it just gives you a nice thing in the middle.
Yeah, it's a 260 GSM, a 12 by 12. You know, part of this solves a problem that I've been receiving as a sales rep. A lot of car washes want to be able to give a towel at those self-serve car washes, and they all want a lightweight 12 by 12 black microfiber towel. So this solves that problem, and it's 260, so it's pretty tough. I mean, I could probably, if I try hard, you can rip one, but they're pretty solid.
How many towels are on this roll?
There's 30 sheets of microfiber on the roll.
So it ends up being just under $1 a sheet?
Yep,
$1
exactly.
a towel?
And it rips really easy.
Nice.
Rupes looks very busy.
Very well.
If you've been paying attention to any social media, you know that Rupes has a new battery-operated couple machines coming out. So their full-size DA, the 15 millimeter, 21 millimeter throws are now going to be battery-operated. So cordless. Maybe we can play with one. All right.
Sorry, so
what's new?
What's new? Okay, so now we are expanding the hybrid technology line into the 15 and 21 models.
Yes.
So let's start with some of the biggest accomplishments. So the 21 is 25% lighter than the original corded 21.
Okay, this is light. This is much lighter than I thought it was going to be.
That's hard to accomplish. So there's a lot of changes to make that happen. Batteries are heavy, right? So some changes that we had to do is now go to a brushless motor.
Okay, wow.
So that brushless motor gave us the capability to make a much smaller motor. So now you can maybe tell that the actual casing is a lot shorter now.
Yeah, it's skinnier too.
Skinnier and much shorter in overall length.
Yeah.
The other weight savings area is in the gear set. So the gear set is now of a polyfiber material, which is kind of a hybrid between, let's say, some carbon and some plastics.
Okay.
So polyfiber is the dubbed name for that there.
Better longevity, durability with that stuff? I mean,
durability, lighter weight. It's actually more durable than the metal gear sets.
My machines at the shop get dropped a lot.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Even in production and that kind of stuff. So we're confident on the durability and longevity on that.
Nice.
The other cool thing about that feature too is you may notice that the machines are much quieter.
Yes.
So you don't have the gear grind or the gear noise that you may have in normal gear applications, so it's much quieter. The other thing you're probably noticing,
very thin backing plate.
Much thinner backing plate.
Check that out.
So much
wow. Okay.
Big weight savings there as well.
Yeah.
So all that combined was able to give us 25% weight reduction between the 21.
And then what everybody wants to know about, what is a typical battery life?
Okay, so continuous runtime, we're looking at 40 minutes. So if you and I were if I just pulled the trigger and I set my elbow on it and you and I had a conversation, That's 40 minutes runtime.
Okay.
So for example, over here on the Fiat, we've been getting about an hour and a half, maybe even up to 2 hours of total runtime on the battery.
In between stuff. Okay, cool.
So the second battery that will be available in the kits will be on the charger, and that's going to be from dead battery all the way to fully charged in about 50 minutes. Oh. So that'll be completely charged before you're ready.
Yes, and then does it come the package? You obviously probably have different packages, machine only, but then the package with the battery and charger.
Yeah, so the first run allotment will be the full kit option. So you'll have, of course, the tool, the battery, the pads, compounds, the hard case, the sustainer case that the Mini comes in and the Nano, that'll come apart.
How does it come off?
Okay, so a little trick I'm going to show you here.
Okay.
So first thing to notice is it's going to be tight tolerances.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the battery was slightly loose, we're going to get some vibration, so it's going to be pretty tight. So what I've learned here is kind of hold it upside down, push this with my thumb, and give it a bump.
Oh, okay.
And then that'll
cool.
kind of release it there.
Got it.
Yeah, don't be scared. Just give it a nice little hard love tap there.
So this is a separate new battery for you. So this is not compatible with any other machine that you have.
Correct.
Currently.
So the Mini is going to be on a different battery, and even the Nanos are on a different battery.
Okay.
The Mini is still the 18 volt as well as this is 18 volt, but the biggest difference is the 5 amp hour compared to the 2.5 amp hour on the 3-inch Mini.
Okay. So, is this a light?
Okay. Yeah. So it's beautiful. It's aesthetically pleasing there, but it is functional. So on the production version, what's going to happen here is if a user is pushing down too hard, it's going to go into overloads, and it's going to let you know, hey, ease up. So it's going to give you a slow flash.
This light will light up.
The light lights up as soon as you pull the trigger, but if you're overloading the system, it's going to flash and say, hey, ease up a bit. I can
is
see
it flashing?
No, so the SEMA software isn't going to do the flashing.
Like it's not working.
Yeah. But the flashing before the battery dies, that's working. Yeah, I can see it now. All the blue LEDs on social media, like a dark background, and you see the blue lights.
What to do there? Turn off the lights.
Yeah, right.
It feels good, man. I like this here.
If I may use a correct Italian term, it's sexy.
Sexy. It is very sexy. When are these available to buy?
Okay, so production starts in January, and first run should hit distribution probably by mid-February.
Okay.
You are probably going to get an email in the next day or two with all the specifics on pricing and pre-order availability.
That's all. I love all the little rubber pieces together, and it just like even the battery's rubber, so it feels like it has some sort of cushion if it falls.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. It's a very good looking tool. Thank you for telling us all about it.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jason. I really appreciate you, man.
All right. Cool.
Ciao, guys.
And if you guys don't know, Larry has a small detailing channel, Ammo NYC. Check him out.
Immersed up. Larry got immersed.
Thanks for the plug.
Let's walk around for a little bit, see what we find. And then I want to make it over to West Hall too. What do you got a diamond wrap? You just told me about a diamond wrap.
So diamond wrap is nano diamond coating. So taking that PHPS enriched nano diamond coatings that you see in the automotive use, the glass, the wheels, but leveraging that flexibility that you get with nano diamonds for wraps. So
film.
diamond wrap, both for PPF and vinyl.
Okay.
Started a little deeper dive on the history. Started as diamond PPF.
Okay.
The Wrap Institute grabbed onto it, tested it before we even launched it. Somehow they made their hands onto the first bottle, and they said, "Look, you can't just be PPF. The fact that this doesn't change the finish of a matte or satin finish, you have to talk about all films."
Yes.
So, same juice, relaunched it because of their testing across all of the films that they work with. They loved it. It's now diamond wrap. 18 months, lay it on. 3 to 5 minutes flash time, depending on where you are and humidity and everything.
Yep.
Wicked easy wipe off. Doesn't change. It enriches the color of your matte and satin finishes. But best part is once you've leveled it all out, that vehicle is ready to go outside no matter what the weather. Snow, sleet, rain, good to go. Keeps your color nice and rich and just protects it. Makes cleanliness much easier as well. So
now I have more products to test. All right, killer, man.
Awesome.
We'll check it out.
Perfect.
Where's the booth?
Thanks. North Hall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.
All right, now we got to stop by and get some B-roll. All right, next booth.
All right, so now we are here with the one, the only all-day Anthony to explain to the people who are not here what they're missing from what they're missing from 2023 SEMA.
What they're missing, so things they're missing are all these new products available from us here at the Rad Company, which has just been such a joy, especially with my friends here. Gosh, I love seeing these guys. They always bring a smile to my face, and they brought a crew here this year.
We brought a squad, but can I confuse the viewers?
Sure.
Because are we transitioning from the Rad Company to like the air tool company, the supply company? Like, what are we doing this year?
We're breaking rules, right? We're breaking rules, right? A microfiber towel company coming out with some air tools, right? Random. The Ultra Air line here, available now from the Rad Company. So we have the Ultra Air Blaster, we have the Ultra Air Blaster Plus, we have the Ultra Engine Blaster, and we have the Ultra Spray Applicator. These things pack a serious punch. And
so I'm so intrigued. Now, again, right off the bat, you already know, I love the black on black on black. I know you and Levi were all over that.
Yeah.
This one has me so intrigued. That is not an airbrush.
It's not it's not necessarily. It's a spray applicator, but I suppose you could use it to airbrush if you wanted to. You know, you adjust your volume on there, and you can fine mist whatever you'd like to
it's like
fine
my
mist.
dream tire applicator for my obsession with water-based tire dressings.
Yeah.
But it's like when you look at it, you're like, it's just going to go everywhere, but it doesn't.
It doesn't. No. It's actually a very concentrated, almost airbrush-like style of spray application. So you can actually target just the honeycomb portion of a grill without really having the need to mask anything off, right? If I'm dressing an engine, right, I can hit the top of a fuse box cover. Am I going to overspray on my paint next to it? Probably not really. Not to the point where I'd have to take another towel and re-wipe it. So it's pretty amazing being able to adjust the output on there. So this is actually the first one that we sold out of, believe it or not.
I'm totally intrigued.
Because there's people like you that want to use it to maybe spray tan their body before a big, vacation.
I've seen the photo.
Or something like that. Or this is how you're wanting to baste your turkey, you freak, you weirdo. But hey, again, have fun with it. Throw olive oil in there. Throw a little bit of melted butter. You're gonna have a good time, right?
A little bit on a steak.
Now we're gonna put an airline in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. Now you gotta put an airline in the kitchen. So
it feels really good.
It does feel really good. I think everything that was, in terms of materials chosen, were high quality enough to be able to withstand some serious abuse in a shop, but still be able to keep the price down for people to experience them. That was the whole goal.
Average retail across the line?
I'd say 40 to 50. Yep. That's kind of where we wanted to be, because now people can justify buying multiple tools and going and buying their first air compressor, upgrading the air compressor without saying, holy crap, I'm into this $1,500 just to be able to spray air.
So great point. Wearing the Driest Energy shirt, right? We're learning all about air, so on and so forth. Your average pancake compressor from Home Depot for a nail gun, are we running these or no?
So the Air Blaster, you're running it for probably 20 seconds, right?
But if you're smart with it though, you could do some work.
It's all about your efficiencies, right? So if you want to blast out an area and then vacuum, right? Let it refill, sure, you can do it all day long, right? So mine is a 4.5 gallon Husky Silent Flow I got at Home Depot, right? And that thing's amazing. But again, I'm only spraying for so many seconds at a time, right? But I'm getting a lot of pressure out of it. I'm actually getting some good CFM, right? But I'm going to have to set that down, grab my vacuum, and then vacuum it up, and then let that recharge before jumping back into it. But it's the same concept that I would have to do with a blowgun, right?
Sure.
So, but this is going to be more efficient at actually pulling up that ingrained stuff, because it's going to create that vortex of air.
So we're looking on all four of them, no pun intended, at 4 CFM at 90.
Yeah.
That is very, very easy to get in a compressor that's not going to break the bank.
Yeah, literally several $100s will get you into something like that. But what I also tell people, because I know you guys are in the dry ice business, right? And I don't want to step on your toes, but this is dry ice blasting for people who are on a budget, a very strict budget.
Like Matt says, for poor people.
For poor people,
okay.
Right? I wasn't going to throw that out there, but I mean, sure, right? Why not? But this does have, not that I want to say the same effect, but it does create enough pressure through the conical tip here that you are going to get a blast of air in combination with aerating that chemical to hopefully create that instant chemical reaction between the APC, the grease on an engine, to push that away and help clean. Come back through with, if you want to come back through with water, if you want to come back through with a towel, you can, and it's kind of like a touchless wash.
So they all come ready to use out of the box.
Everything.
They all come with the industrial 2-click fitting. This one comes with your air adjustment,
yep,
or your pressure adjustment right there.
Yep.
So that you don't need anything else. It's not one of those annoying tools you buy, and you're like, I don't have a fitting.
So the Rip and Rag. Do you want me to talk about this?
This is your show right now.
This is going to be one of our best sellers.
Okay.
Ever. Mark my words.
As really garage-based car guys.
As garage-based car guys.
We don't want those blue towels anymore.
If preferably not, especially if I can wash them. So
I love the box.
We're washing these?
If you want to. Again, hey, do you care about the earth? Do you care about the environment?
I do.
Don't answer that question. Okay, I didn't know where he was going to go with it. So okay, you do. He does. Okay. So Rip and Rag microfiber towel. Again, this is going to be a tear-away microfiber towel, built to a price point to where you can use it for just about anything. But let's face it, when we're in the garage and we're working on stuff, especially with cars, if I'm changing oil, if I'm doing things like that, there's always that weird point where I look over at my blue shop towels and I look at my microfiber towel and I go, I know what's going to do the better job, right?
What you're really saying is we want you guys to get together and come out with
make a baby, right?
Yep,
but I look at the microfiber towel and I go, you'll do the better job, but I can't afford to use you to clean up this spill, right? Whereas
you can't clean your towels like us with dry ice.
Whereas, whereas this guy right here, right? I can jump into this, and this is something that's affordable. I can use it for cleaning up oil. I can use it for so many different things.
That's a good size roll.
And I can also wash it. So this is
bigger than mine.
Yeah. Well, it's not a measuring contest, but if you want to put them together, we can. So 80 count roll here. This thing's pretty massive. This is going to be a 30 count roll here. This is going to come with a box. That's going to come in just the bag and just the label.
This is $160.
No, not even
Microfiber
close.
towels are $2 a piece.
Yeah, most of the time. So but keep in mind, smaller, 12 by 12. It's designed to fit on a paper towel roll, but this is a 70-30 blend. We're the only company that came out with a tearaway microfiber towel at a 70-30 blend. So 80 towels here, ready to rock and roll for whatever you need them for. What's the price? 80 towels. What's the price?
I'm still at 160 American dollars.
80 towels. What's the price? Jason?
I would say $70.
No, again, one more time. You get one more.
$1, Bob.
$1.
$1, Bob.
Okay, so 80 count here is coming in at $29.95 or $99. Nice. Yes, 20. Yeah, it's so like about $30.
40.
We'll do the math
60,
on the screen.
40, math on the screen. Yeah.
Math right here.
And then the roll here, right here, for a 30 count is going to come in at $14.95, $99.
50 cents a piece.
Yeah. So basically, the more you buy, the more you save. Sure. But this is probably the best way to do it because you can feed them out through that top hole there. Yep. And again, for people that have cool garages that want something on the shelf that also looks really cool, but it's going to be one of the more usable things that they have, this is going to be the best seller. And I am very excited about it. And so, yeah, I named it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ultra No Soak applicators here. So, yes. We like Ian over at Autofiber, right?
Okay.
We're friends, right? He came up with a really good idea to throw in a barrier on his microfiber applicators, right? To prevent the coating from soaking into the foam.
The saver.
Yeah, the saver, right? Okay. So we said, hey, that's awesome. We don't want to blow up your spot, right? We don't want to
be Mac Sean.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that, but
we have edits.
Sure, we have edits. So we wanted to basically utilize that technology, so we licensed it. Is what we did. So we licensed it. So these do have the barrier in them, and that's exactly how this is. So this is gonna be perfect for ceramic coatings. If you enjoy the sizing, again, these are awesome. And then we have the new round wax applicators because there's still some
round
old...
what applicators?
Round wax applicators.
You guys go to Europe too much.
Yeah, round, I mean, however you like to do it. But
I like the little pocket.
So these right here needed a kind of just a revamp because we used to sell these way back in the day and they were a fan favorite, right? A ton of people liked these style of applicators because they're perfect for waxes, they're great for just hand application, but ours were just getting kind of aged. So we decided to go back through 70-30 blend, put a little branding on there, Buttersoft suede edge, and come in at a affordable price point.
We can spray butter and have Buttersoft edges.
And if you're cold, you can use them as gloves.
And if,
that would be a mitten.
Little finger mittens, yes.
I like these for like doing protectants on leather seats and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair.
Exactly. So, no, I would say overall, the lineup's looking pretty good for the Ultra line. Everything from expanding to air to, I mean, we have air, we have earth, and we're missing
water.
And
then we can call it Captain Planet.
Yeah, then we can call it Captain Planet. Well, we'll see what's to come for next year, so who knows.
I appreciate
thanks,
it,
dude.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. Cool.
Hold on the bottle, huh?
Can we see? Can you show us? So,
wait, we just rolled right into this.
I know, this is what it's all about.
Okay.
Hey, sorry. We love seeing you, but we have content to make. And if we can do both of that at the same time.
It's a match made.
Oh, you guys are filming right now.
Yes.
Oh, hi guys.
And there's multiple microphones chipping everywhere. What's up? I didn't know this was happening. I wanted to talk about something else.
All right, so what is the bottle? Show us the cartridge.
This is Globox RX. It's our newer system that takes refilled cartridges.
Yep.
We have 4 products, going on 5. We have spray wax, waterless wash, interior cleaner, and glass cleaner. We're coming out soon with something new.
Okay.
To kind of more well-rounded product lineup. So you fill your water bottle up, or your bottle up with water up to this line, drop the cartridge in. When you crank this down, the bottom of the cartridge opens up and dumps the chemical into the water. Shake it up and you're ready to go. The benefits are they don't take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
It doesn't freeze in the winter for us Midwest folks or Northerners. And it ships cheap because it's light.
Sure. That's awesome. So this will be enough for, what is this bottle? 12 ounces?
16 ounces.
16 ounces?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 16-ounce cartridge.
Yep.
Of?
That's spray wax.
Very cool.
It's more of a synthetic spray wax, probably 2-month longevity on it. We're going to work on a more durable product soon, but we just want to get some of the foundation stuff and the concept going.
Okay.
Cool.
We sell refills in 2-packs.
Where can they find this?
GloboxRx.com.
Hell yeah.
Or GloboxDetail.com, or maybe one day at CarSuppliesWarehouse.com.
Yes.
Where I just purchased a bunch of stuff because of your SEMA specials. So I'm
appreciate
giving it back to the people.
All right. Okay.
That's awesome, man. Well, thanks for sharing. I like that.
Super cool. Awesome.
Real quick, if you're willing.
Yeah.
So we're just filming like rapidly through the whole haul.
Cool.
For what people are missing from SEMA 2023, and you gave me on our phone call last week a little heads up on it.
Yeah.
Is it here?
Which one?
Oh, well said. Show us.
Okay, we've got a few things out right now. First, coming to the market in January is our cordless hand vac. This is a battery-operated, removable battery pack. You'll get about 20 minutes runtime on high. It's a 2-hour charge time, and you'll get about an hour runtime on low. But this is pulling about 100 inches of water lift on high.
That's nice. That's awesome.
He has a bunch. Wow.
Yeah.
You weren't lying on the phone.
No, I told you, it's the most powerful hand vac on the market. Well, actually, it's not on the market just yet. So January we'll have this out.
Why did you take a picture of me using it?
Also coming out in 24, Q2, we're working on a cordless version of our Sidekick.
Because this is like the detailer go-to for almost ever. Like I had one, I don't know, what, 10, 12 years ago?
I mean, we've got the Sidekick. This comes with a 25-foot cord. We actually added a variable speed switch on this.
Mine's so old, it has like a 6-inch cord.
Yes, I know. We're doing away with that because what do you do with 6 inches?
Not much.
Exactly. So we've got low, medium, and high. So if you're working with like more delicate cars or just delicate areas, you might want a little bit lower power.
Okay.
And then on high, that's a 1.3 horsepower motor. It's about 90 cubic feet per minute.
That's moving some air.
It's moving air. So we wanted to offer something cordless that's almost as comparable.
And you got this going the other way.
The other way. So this is our cordless Sidekick.
Okay.
So
that is the battery inside there? You charge it with
battery is inside right now, and again, this is a prototype, so we're working on a removable battery pack. We have to develop a battery management system, which we are doing, and it will be USB Type-C charging, quick charge. So you can have one in, charging the other, swap them out. This is going to be great for, you know, drying on the run, you know, for professional
Mobile
grooming.
guys,
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
And then
spoke about
the Super Vac.
It's possible. No, not the white one though.
No, that's Larry's.
Okay.
That's going on Larry's wall in his garage.
That's in the case. We can't have the one in the case.
That's a one of one. So actually, this is really cool. We sent him a white Super Vac, and he has an artist friend, Alex Alpert, who's worked with Formula One, Red Bull, I guess FIFA also.
He's a big deal.
He's a big deal. He does all flow of consciousness, stream of consciousness, Sharpie work.
Okay.
So he took some themes from Ammo NYC, took some themes from Metrovac, and created this masterpiece that is a one of one, and we're going to ship it back to Larry on his once we get everything closed up here.
Now, that is bigger than the existing dual motor.
So our dual motor is our Master Blaster right here. This is specifically for drying cars. It's
huge fan.
Yeah.
As long as you have that direct power.
Correct.
You need the amps, you're good.
You need at least a 20 amp breaker if it's dedicated. If you got other stuff running on the line, 25 is going to be optimal.
You can't trick it. You can't put one on and then maybe 50.
Yes.
It's a little better.
Yeah.
But if you hit them both, most home garages, that breaker's going to trip.
Correct.
But,
especially with a GFI, it'll trip.
But if you get it wired right, I mean, this is my way of drying a car. I know everyone wants to be cordless with the little stubbies, but this moves, for me, just so much air.
True. And it comes with the 30-foot hose. You can wall mount it. You don't really need to wheel it around. You can if you want to. Last year, we debuted the Vac Pack. For anybody that has a Master Blaster, they could order the Vac Pack, and it attaches onto the back.
Oh, and then we're over here.
And you're over here.
Okay.
So you can use, and this is an accessory, okay? You know, you wouldn't buy both of these at the same time. That's what the Super Vac is for.
Which we're going to get to.
Which we're going to get to. But if you have a Master Blaster and you don't want to buy a Super Vac because you already have a Master Blaster, you could get this. Comes with a 30-foot hose, micro cleaning toolkit, everything you could possibly imagine for vacuuming and detailing a car. In the works right now, I developed a more simplified version of it. So this attaches directly to the back. Where am I? Sorry. I'm not in. There we go. There you go. So this just easy as that. You can wheel it around. You don't have to mount it on the wall. Boom, easy. Vacuuming, you want to use it as a blower, comes right off, and that's it. So it makes it much easier. It's just simplified. We'll have that next year too. We're still working on the design of it, but this is the concept. It's the direction we're going. And it's the same exact power as the Super Vac. It's about 140 inches of water lift. That's sealed suction. These are dry vacuums only.
How much was the cordless one?
Cordless was 100 on high.
Which is, that's still a good percentage of what?
It's insane. For a small hand, our regular vacuum blows, the 4 horsepowers, they're only about 95.
Wow.
So we were able to pull a ton of juice out of that small little brushless motor.
Small little package.
Yeah, but mighty power.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Super Vac I'm super excited about. It's just an incredible machine.
Do we have one plugged in he can try?
Absolutely. Right. Let's go do it.
This is the Super Vac.
So this is the Super Vac. It's beefy, but it's kind of sexy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to
kind of turned on.
Do you want to borrow it tonight? Yeah, so the Super Vac comes with a 30-foot hose for vacuuming. You could use it on the blower end too, but we throw in a 10-foot hose for drying. You don't want to use the same hoses because you're just going to be blowing dust and particles out. So the best part about this machine is the power and all the attachments that it comes with. It's super sleek, mounts on the wall, but you can wheel it around as well. So with the 4 horsepower, you're getting some nice suction on there.
Wow. And
that's just one motor.
Got a trick.
You flip on the second one, and that's going to suck the skin right off of your hand.
It's not loud.
It's not loud.
Like
it's not
right
loud.
Next to it.
Yeah. It's pretty quiet.
And now this will. How do we get it to dry a car?
So if you want to dry a car, all you need to do is take this end cap off.
Okay.
And you want to take both of these bags out because you want to allow for the max amount of intake going in. There's a foam filter behind here, just like the Master Blaster. So you leave that in, and then you just attach your hose to the opposite end, and you use it as a blower. Same as the Master Blaster. Because essentially this is a Master Blaster just with an extended can for vacuuming.
Okay.
Yeah. What you see is what you get with us, and we've been in this business a long time.
Absolutely. Andrew, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming by. I'm super excited about this partnership.
Hell yeah. All right. Next booth that we're going to hit up here is Stoner Car Care, and they have an iron remover that doesn't smell like an iron remover anymore, so we're going to check this out. What's up, man?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right.
I'm Jason.
Jason, are you familiar with iron removers at all?
Yeah, I am. Well, iron removers smell like death.
Yes, absolutely.
or bad perm.
There's that too. Most of them use their active ingredient is muriatic acid, and the combination of muriatic acid with iron gives off sulfur dioxide gas. Rotten
eggs.
Rotten eggs, absolutely. So what we did is we are launching a product that is completely patent pending. It is our invention. We have 3 PhD chemists. These guys came up with a way to remove iron without the stink. So rims, wheels, tires, any kind of painted surfaces, all you do is spray it on. Most of the other guys, theirs goes from clear to purple. Ours goes from blue to orange anywhere it contacts iron. So it's actually dissolving that iron right now.
No smell at all?
No smell at all. If you ask anybody else to demo their iron remover inside of a building, they're probably going to say absolutely not.
Wow.
So now the longer it sits on there, the darker that orange gets. Okay. And then all you have to do is just rinse it off. And somebody's adjusted this to Sharpstream because
why not?
They like screwing with me.
And because you're on camera.
Yeah, absolutely. Just rinse it off. Safe for painted surfaces, safe for chrome, any kind of surface. This is a great decon prep for your car. So if you're going to do any kind of coatings, that's your prep step right there. Now you're not dragging a clay bar filled with iron particles back and forth across your paint.
Off camera, how are you putting the iron on the wheel?
Iron filings mixed with isopropyl alcohol.
All right. Bake it in there.
Pretty much. I get to turn around and...
So the active ingredient is a little bit different, but doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
You need some? Exactly.
Awesome.
So literally...
How do you get it to turn orange? Is it
that's the reactive at the indicator.
Okay.
Yeah. So literally all we do is just come out here and just kind of sprinkle iron filings on this.
I'm doing a video now.
So it removes without smelling. Does it remove faster? Is it,
about the same.
Anything different to it?
Just the smell.
Okay.
So it is our patented product that just can remove and do the exact same thing as everybody else's, but without the stink. Because that is what we found out, is that people who are deconning cars in a setting like a car dealership, usually they're deconning behind the scenes. Well, if that smell of that sulfur dioxide gas is getting into the vents, your sales guys are not going to be happy. Because they're out front trying to make a deal, and all of a sudden it smells like egg farts.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, we have customers that don't know that smell at all, and they're like, they feel like it's dangerous, like, you can't have your guys in here with that smell.
You know why? Sulfur dioxide is mercaptan. Mercaptan is what they put into natural gas, propane. That's what makes it stink. That's why if you've ever got those little scratch-offs from your natural gas company, they say, here, scratch this. If you smell this, get out of your house.
Yeah.
It's just something that's wired into your brain that if you smell that, you want to get the hell away from it.
Right.
It's gas. It stinks. So why
we
not?
In the detailing industry that we learned to love that smell. It smells like money, but we're just making that up.
Why
not
make
ourselves feel better?
Why not make money and not have to smell that?
Yeah.
Different scents for it. Mother of all bubbles, mother of all bombs. Kind of a little play on that. It's a foam cannon ammo. Ceramic prep wash, nice stripping wash. Hybrid ceramic, just a maintenance wash to replenish any kind of ceramic coating, hydrophobics. Our iron remover got 2 awards at SEMA this year. Everyone and their mother's been asking about all-purpose cleaner ready to use. We've been having concentrate for sale in 55s, 5 gallons forever. But that one will make it obviously ready to use. Paint ceramic's been a big hit for us. Invisible glass wipes, love them or hate them, they're convenient. So if you keep one of those in your door pocket,
yeah.
I mean, I prefer microfibers with glass cleaner, but some people like some convenience there. Clear plastic cleaner, I'm a big motocross ATV kind of guy.
Yep.
So that's works really good on like a Harley Lexan screens, any visors that are plastic.
Next up is Vyper Chair.
We've just walked 49,000 miles.
What's up, brother? How's it going, dude?
Hey.
It's not time.
This is looking to be of, like me and you go through the years, this is slimmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
What are we doing, guys? What are we
Slimmed down, we lost the foot rail, and then out of the tool tray, we have a different
what are we doing here?
different height mechanism. Now it's more like kind of like a weight system, so it's a little pen, super easy to use.
Ooh, nice.
And then we slimmed down the seat, made it a little bit, little smaller wheels, still do the zip ties, the cracks, everything. Honestly, when you sit in it, it's comfy and it makes you realize how overbuilt the other chairs are.
Give it a try.
But a lot of it, especially
the subtle flex, you realize how overbuilt the other chairs are.
You like that? But the thing with, especially with the detail community, they don't use the foot rails as much because they want to go lower, but then with the tool tray. You see, you guys are still going to use it. I know it. Yep, exactly. Yep.
Exactly. But it's nice to have that tray there.
Basically, there's our expensive chairs, $600, and then we have the cheap chairs under $100. There's that gap. So we wanted to fill that gap here before someone else did. Yep, this is it. Launch it on Black Friday. And we also changed it up a little bit, lost the embroidery here, and we're using like a laser print on the back. So
launching on Black Friday.
On Black Friday. Ooh. Yeah.
Thanks. Price
pretty cool. Let's see, $395.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called?
The Robust Steel Sport.
Sport, not
the
like
Sport
Vyper,
model.
not Vyper Light. Hey, whoa!
We had a light.
We just saw one Emmanuel Torres of Optical standing on a car doing burnouts. Boom!
The man.
That was our sunglass sponsor, Wake 11. Shout out Wake 11.
You're not gonna be able to get up. When you get to that one age where we're at, and you can't get up once you get down.
No.
He's like, we drank too much last night.
Well, that's good. Hey, how are the PPF guys gonna feel with this?
Because now go over here, and you can. I've seen people, they're doing it on their sides, or they just sit on it. So if you sit on it, you basically as low as you can to the ground, but you still have because we have the 4-inch casters, but notice you're sitting lower than that.
Right on the ground.
Yep. So
how are you moving then if you're right on the ground?
Magic.
Oh, this is Aladdin's carpet.
This is great. It's very comfortable.
Right? Now try to get up. That's the hard part, yeah. No, but a lot of PPF guys are sitting on it and they're putting their legs under the car and they're just doing that. And then you can wheel back and forth on it.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're here with our good friend Jeremy. Thank you.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Good.
Isn't this whole thing new?
Yeah.
Are we already getting new stuff from the new guy?
Yes, we're adding products every day. So you've already probably seen a couple videos that we've already put out with Jeremy. But but you're not at SEMA. So what are they missing?
They're missing a heck of a great time and a lot of new products. So where do you want to start?
Is there anything that we don't know about yet?
Maybe.
Start there.
Define no.
Maybe he knows about it, but I don't know about it yet.
Well, let's let everybody know about it.
Okay, cool.
So we have 2 new products that we're going to be launching by the end of the year this year.
Oh.
And then there will be an announcement for some other products that'll be early in 2024.
Okay.
So let's start with the products that we know are coming for maybe around Christmas time. So we have a headlight restoration kit. And this is a complete kit in a box.
Where's all the sandpapers and pads and everything else?
In the box. So what we have are a coarse and a fine grit of sandpaper.
Wow.
This is designed to be able to remove all of that oxidation. So that way we're prepping your surface.
That's awesome.
Two-sided.
Two-sided gives you the ability to do a lot more surface area. But this is all manual, no tools required, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, what do we normally do after we sand a headlight?
Polish it.
Polish it. We're not going to polish it though.
Not at all?
Nope. So all we're going to do is use this Headlight Restorer product.
Okay.
And we're going to put it on these applicators.
Yeah.
and then we're just going to apply it in one direction. All those little streaks, those brush marks, they're going to self-level, and that's it. You have 1 year of protection. So it's a very fast process. It adds the clarity back, it adds the durability back. It's simple without having to do all the polishing that we normally have to do. So you're saving a lot of time.
Okay, but now, a year is, I mean, once that goes away, are you going to see the sanding marks, or is that going to?
We may need to reapply after a year.
Okay.
Depends on how long you're going to own this car, right?
Yeah.
But that's a very simple and effective way of doing this. Of course, we have the traditional ways of doing this, which would be sand, then polish, and then add a more durable ceramic coating, right? So we have those options as well. But this is a great fast restoration kit that doesn't require, you know, the use of tools or anything else.
It's very DIY, so I mean, going after that market to be able to do it yourself.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
So,
okay, that's number one.
So number two product is one that we've talked about needing in our lineup, right? So
I am a fan.
Yeah. So this product is Rapid Shine.
Okay.
And the way this works is a wet application. So this is a ceramic infused product that is spread through the use of water, right? So we can use this as a drying aid. This is going to be used for water beading effect. This is also going to add gloss and slickness to the surface. So it's a fantastic maintenance product.
Okay.
So this is obviously something that we anticipate is going to be very popular with our lineup.
No wipe, just spray on, pressure wash off, use the hose, whatever.
Yep, and then whatever your normal drying technique is.
Okay, and then durability?
That's not really something that we're doing as a durability. It's more like a shine booster, beading booster. It's more of a maintenance product, right? So we want to help maintain the coating.
Deep color effect, so you're going to add some gloss to it.
Oh, you betcha.
You sound like you already know, like you're just waiting for people to use it. Like,
I already used it.
You don't even know yet. Just use it.
Slicky slick.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a great product that we're going to probably see a lot of hype on as people get it in their hands and get to try it.
Okay. Awesome.
Very cool. So the new guys got new stuff already.
Show has been excellent. We've had a lot of interest this year. The booth has been busy. We've had a lot of people kind of asking you about, you know, what is the product? You know, what is the brand? Who are you guys? So
did they not see the Car Supplies Warehouse videos?
Well, that's the other half of the people that come in, Eric. They're the people that have seen the videos and want to know more.
Thank you.
So we have some more products that will be launched in early 2024. We'll have a iron fallout remover. We'll have an anti-fog coating. The difference between our fog coating and traditional fog coatings that have been available in the past is that this is a much more durable product.
Okay.
So it's super hydrophilic and it is durable. Typically, you don't get durability with hydrophilic products, so we've been able to engineer that.
A fog coating?
Anti-fog.
Anti-fog, so it goes on the inside of the windshield.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it might work really good on your mirrors in your bathroom too.
I was gonna say, what about a shower glass?
Okay.
I'd rather coat my shower glass with hydrophobic, personally. Hydrophilic is great too because it'll sheet the water.
Yeah, because I don't want to squeegee mine anymore.
So for us right now, this is being positioned as an anti-fog. So as an anti-fog, you know, I get out of the shower, everything's steamed up, and I want to shave. I usually have one towel in one hand, making a clean spot so I can actually see what I'm doing. You know what I mean there, right? So that's what I'm looking forward to. I will absolutely be using it on my cars, but I am really looking forward to using this on my bathroom mirror, to be honest.
Well, you have an entire line for like home. It's not just auto with Nasiol.
I know. So we're going to get more new stuff.
Yeah.
More new surfaces. It won't just be automotive products.
Yeah.
You know, we already offer these things for home care and personal care, industrial applications.
Okay.
And you know, we can introduce these things as we go too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, cool. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, I'm Rennie Doyle here at the Dynabrade booth, and these last couple years we've been taking and working on a brand new tool. And so this tool was designed all the way from the ground up, from concept, from the internals, the transmission, to the engine, as I like to say. A couple different features about this tool. First off, is the ergonomics of it is the tool's a little bit longer. You can see that if you've got bigger hands, you're gonna have more room. If you've got normal size hands, or smaller hands is you can drop it back and extend your reach. The other thing that's very evident is you can see it's very well balanced. When you set it down, it's not rocking. We took and we put it's all vibration control rubber handles, front and back. The trigger is a comfort trigger on it, comfort lock. The biggest differences on this is GDA technology, nothing new. Geared tools are nothing new, they've been around a long time. But what Dynabrade and I decided to do is change things up a little bit. What's different? The throw, completely a unique throw, is we took and we tested 10, 8, 7, 6, and 5. And all these different variations in testing, we actually landed on 6.8 millimeter throw on a geared tool. Also within this head, when you take it apart, is it's all composite. So you're going to see a composite internals, all the gearing. It makes for a cooler, smoother ride. And then also the balance. It's very balanced, it's very light. And then on the back side is we've got a swivel on the cord. It's a 20-foot cord with a self-adapting strap on it so it doesn't get all tangled up. It's a cool tool, well balanced, runs like a champ. We're calling it our 2-in-1 tool. The reason why is you can cut like a rotary and finish it down like a true DA. So you're gonna open up the box, and one of the things you're gonna see is the sleeve in here. You're gonna open this up, you're gonna go, boom, what the heck is this? So on the back side, it's gonna explain exactly what this card is. I'm gonna go through it a little bit, but Michael Hill, you can see his signature down here. Michael's a good friend of mine, he's actually a physicist, but what he did is he worked with visual scientists, visual doctors, to take and come up with a color scan, about 40 hours to develop this. What this is going to be used for is reflection value, so you can get the best finish possible with this tool. So a lot of people ask, is this going to be a 5-inch or a 6-inch tool? It's both. We both include a 5-inch. It comes factory 5-inch, because that's my favorite, but there's a backing plate in the box right with it, no additional charge, and you can switch over to a 6-inch with no problem.
Hey, this is Ron with NextZen USA here at our booth at SEMA. This is our first year at SEMA, so we've got all of our products that we offer here in the US up for grabs for anybody to come check out. We've debuted a brand new polishing system this year. This is designed to help reduce the amount of stock that you're going to have in your shop. This system comes with a fluid and the abrasives that you need to make a polish, a finishing polish, or a cutting compound, and you can tweak them to your liking, to the car's finish, to your temperatures and humidity, whatever you have going on in your part of the United States. The actual products are made in Australia. They have their own plant where they make the products. Our ceramic coatings that we offer are 80% resins, 20% solvents. The solvents that are used in our ceramic coatings are used in the cosmetic industry, so they're VOC compliant. They're not a volatile solvent that you find in a lot of ceramic coatings these days. And again, like I said, all of our products are made in Australia. They're not rebranded, they're not relabeled. They know every ingredient that goes into every single product that they make. So if you have an issue with an application process or one of the many products that we offer here, they'll have an answer for you. It's not a bottle that's been shipped over from a foreign country, relabeled, and then shipped to the United States. These are all manufactured in Australia. They come with a Made in Australia seal, which is a big deal in Australia.